Heartland Season 19, the beginning of a new chapter. Heartland fans, the wait is finally over. Season 19 has officially been confirmed, and this time the story promises to shake the very core of the series. For years, we've watched Amy Fleming carry the weight of grief, raising her daughter alone after losing Ty. Her journey has been one of heartbreak, survival, and resilience. But now, whispers suggest that her story is about to take an entirely new turn, one that could redefine the future of Heartland. From the beginning, Amy has been the emotional heart of the show. We've seen her grow from a young girl into a strong woman, a devoted mother, and a healer with a rare gift for connecting with horses. But her journey has never been just about the ranch. It's been about family, love, and the strength to carry on when life takes everything from you. For so long, Ty was an inseparable part of that journey. Their love story inspired fans around the world, showing that even the most broken hearts can find healing. Together, Amy and Ty raised their daughter, Lindy, and built a life full of dreams. But then, tragedy struck. Ty's untimely death not only shattered Amy's world, but also left fans grieving alongside her. Heartland has never been the same since. The seasons that followed showed us a quieter Amy, more reflective, more guarded. She poured herself into her horses and her family, but the shadow of Ty's absence was always there. Every smile, every victory, was marked with the weight of loss. And for many fans, it felt like her love story had ended for good. Yet, deep down, we all knew Heartland couldn't leave Amy's journey frozen in grief forever. Life moves forward, and so does love. Season 18 gave us the first hints that Amy might finally be ready to open her heart again. Subtle conversations about moving on, Jack's gentle wisdom, Lou's constant encouragement, and quiet moments of loneliness all hinted that a new chapter might be waiting for her. And now, in Season 19, that possibility is no longer just a whisper. It's front and center. Rumors of a new man entering Amy's life have sent the fandom into a frenzy. Could this really be the season where she opens herself to love again? Heartland has always treated sensitive stories with care, and this is no exception. The writers understand how deeply Ty is loved, and they know Amy's future must honor that love while still allowing her to grow. The idea of a new relationship doesn't erase Ty's memory. It builds upon it. It shows that life after loss, while painful, can still hold second chances, joy, and healing. But this idea has also split the fandom in two. On one side, fans argue that Amy should remain forever devoted to Ty, that her story should be about independence, motherhood, and strength rather than romance. On the other side, just as many voices believe Amy deserves happiness, that moving forward doesn't mean forgetting Ty, but honoring him by living fully. This debate has fueled endless speculation across interviews, trailers, and fan theories, and that's why Season 19 feels like such a turning point. The official cast announcement only added fuel to the fire. At the center of it all, of course, is Amber Marshall returning as Amy Fleming. For nearly 2 decades, Amber has carried this character with grace and authenticity. Her presence alone reassures fans that Amy's story is far from finished. But now, with the possibility of a new romantic chapter ahead, Amy's role feels more important than ever. Beside her, Sean Johnston returns as Jack Bartlett, the family's anchor and moral compass since the very first season. Jack's wisdom and steady hand have guided Amy through her hardest moments, and in Season 19, his voice will be more vital than ever. As Amy wrestles with the possibility of opening her heart again, Jack's protective instincts and quiet guidance could shape the choices she makes. Michelle Morgan is also back as Lou Fleming, Amy's ambitious and outspoken sister. Lou has always been the one pushing Amy forward, sometimes too firmly, but always with love. If Amy is truly standing at the edge of a new chapter, Lou may be the one who pushes her to take that first step. Chris Potter returns as Tim Fleming, the fiery, complicated father whose protective streak often creates as much conflict as it solves. Whether Tim supports Amy's potential new romance or opposes it, one thing is certain: his presence will add layers of drama to the story. And then, there's Alicia Newton as Georgie, whose journey has often mirrored Amy's own struggles with identity and love. Georgie has grown into a vital part of the Heartland family, and her perspective could remind Amy and the audience that love doesn't erase the past, it builds upon it. Returning favorites like Lisa Stillman, Katie, and of course young Lindy bring the warmth and continuity fans cherish. But what has sparked the most excitement isn't just the returning cast, it's the mention of new characters. Producers have teased that at least one newcomer will play a pivotal role in Amy's life. Could this be the man fans have been speculating about? A mysterious rancher with a complicated past, someone whose presence could challenge Amy both emotionally and professionally? If the rumors are true, his arrival won't just shake Amy's world, it could ripple through the entire Heartland family. Imagine Jack's cautious eye, Lou's hopeful encouragement, Tim's fiery protectiveness, and Lindy's innocent curiosity about seeing someone new in her mother's life. This isn't just about romance. It's about how one person's arrival can shift the balance of an entire family. But Amy's potential love interest isn't the only fresh face. Season 19 is also rumored to introduce a young rider seeking guidance at the ranch, echoing Amy's own beginnings and offering her a chance to pass down her wisdom. Another new character is said to be tied to Lou's work as mayor, bringing both opportunities and conflicts that could test the Fleming family bond. This combination of returning cast and new blood is what makes Season 19 so intriguing. It's not just another chapter, it's a transformation. Heartland has always balanced tradition with growth, and this season seems poised to push its characters into uncharted emotional territory. At the center of it all is the question every fan is asking: will Amy Fleming love again? The answer won't come easily. If Amy does meet someone new, it won't be about replacing Ty. It will be about proving that love, even after devastating loss, can evolve. That second chances are possible. That resilience isn't just about surviving grief. It's about daring to embrace joy again. Season 19 doesn't just continue Amy's story. It promises to challenge everything we thought we knew about Heartland, testing the strength of its characters and the loyalty of its fans. And whether you're ready for Amy to move forward or not, one thing is certain: this season will not play it safe. It will make us question. It will make us debate. And most of all, it will make us feel. If the storylines weren't enough to set the fandom on fire, the behind-the-scenes updates have only made the anticipation stronger. The production team has been dropping subtle hints, and every small detail, whether it's an interview, a social media post, or a leaked set photo, has been dissected by fans hungry for answers. Production updates. Filming for Season 19 officially began earlier this year, and from the very first day, excitement rippled through the fan community. Amber Marshall shared glimpses from the set on Instagram, shots of the ranch at sunrise, Lindy's horse ready in the paddock, and the familiar warmth of the Heartland barn. Fans immediately flooded the comments with questions, theories, and, of course, pleas for clues about Amy's future. Showrunner Heather Conkey has been careful not to reveal too much, but in one interview she hinted, "This season is about growth, healing, and the courage to take risks. Our characters will be challenged in ways they never have before." That single sentence was enough to spark hundreds of fan theories. Growth, healing, risks. It all seemed to point toward Amy's rumored new chapter. The production team has also promised more focus on Lindy as she comes into her own. At just 9 years old, Lindy has already shown hints of inheriting her mother's gift with horses. Season 19 will reportedly give her more screen time, exploring the challenges of growing up without her father, while being raised by a mother who is both fiercely protective and quietly vulnerable. Watching Lindy navigate her own emotions could bring some of the most powerful moments of the season. Another big development is the use of new filming locations. While the Heartland Ranch will always remain the emotional core, producers have teased new landscapes that could play a key role in Season 19. Vast mountain ranges, hidden valleys, and unfamiliar barns may symbolize Amy's journey into uncharted emotional territory. Just as the scenery expands, so too will the boundaries of her story. The fandom divide. But while production updates have created excitement, they've also amplified a debate that's been simmering for years. Should Amy move on? Social media has become the battleground for this discussion. On one side, there are fans who feel that introducing a new love interest would betray Ty's legacy. Comments like, "Amy and Ty were forever. Replacing him would destroy the magic of Heartland," are common across Facebook fan pages and Reddit threads. On the other side, just as many voices argue that keeping Amy in grief forever would be unfair. One fan tweeted, "Moving on doesn't mean forgetting Ty. It means Amy is finally healing, and that's what Ty would have wanted." The divide is sharp, but what it really proves is how deeply fans care about these characters. Heartland isn't just a show, it's family. And when you've been following a family for nearly 2 decades, every decision feels personal. Amy's new love interest, the rumors. Perhaps the most explosive rumor surrounding season 19 is the introduction of a potential new man in Amy's life. Though the production team has avoided direct confirmation, casting announcements revealed the addition of a rugged rancher with a complicated past. That phrase alone sent fans into a spiral. Who is he? How will he meet Amy? Will their relationship begin as professional, perhaps with him needing help with a troubled horse, before slowly developing into something more personal? Or will their connection be instant, undeniable, and impossible to ignore? Some speculate that this new character could be someone from Ty's past, perhaps a friend or acquaintance who re-enters Amy's world in an unexpected way. Others believe he will be a complete stranger, representing a fresh start and a chance for Amy to grow beyond the shadow of her loss. Whatever the truth, one thing is clear. This storyline will be handled delicately. The writers know how fragile the fandom's emotions are, and they will walk a careful line between honoring Ty's memory and allowing Amy's heart to rediscover hope. Supporting storylines. Of course, Amy's journey isn't the only story we'll follow in season 19. The rest of the Heartland family has their own challenges to face. Jack Bartlett. Jack's health and age have been subtle story threads in recent seasons. While he remains strong and resilient, season 19 may test his limits. Watching him navigate his role as both grandfather and father figure could bring emotional depth to his story. Lou Fleming. As mayor, Lou will continue to balance her political career with her role as mother and sister. Rumors suggest that Lou may face a scandal or tough decision that forces her to rethink her priorities. Tim Fleming. Tim's fiery personality will once again stir conflict. Whether he supports or resists Amy's possible new romance, his protective instincts could ignite some of the season's biggest clashes. Georgie and Quinn. Fans are hoping for more development in Georgie's relationship, and season 19 might explore their future in greater detail. Could we see an engagement, a new adventure, or even struggles that test their bond? Lindy. As mentioned earlier, Lindy's growth will be a central focus. Her innocence and questions about love, family, and her father's memory will add both heartwarming and heartbreaking layers to Amy's story. Why season 19 feels different. So why does this season feel bigger, riskier, and more emotional than those before it? The answer lies in the themes the writers are leaning into. For years, Heartland has been about healing. Healing horses, healing families, healing broken hearts. But healing doesn't mean staying the same. It means evolving. Season 19 isn't about erasing the past. It's about carrying it forward while daring to embrace what comes next. In many ways, Amy's story mirrors the journey of the audience itself. Fans who have stuck with the show since the beginning have grown older, experienced loss, and learned the difficult balance of holding on to the past while stepping into the future. Amy's choices resonate because they reflect our own struggles. The power of community. One of the most remarkable things about Heartland is its fan base. Rarely does a show run for nearly 2 decades with such consistent passion from viewers. From Canada to Europe to Asia, fans tune in not just for the horses and the ranch, but for the sense of belonging the show creates. Season 19 has reignited that passion like never before. Fan forums are buzzing, YouTube channels are breaking down every trailer frame by frame, and Facebook groups are alive with speculation. It's more than just excitement, it's a collective heartbeat proving that after all these years, Heartland is still one of the most beloved family dramas on television.